What's shaking, Internet? This is Salt bringing you another League of Legends commentary. This game, I will be playing as Veigar, the tiny master of evil. I am a personal fan of Veigar. I actually, he's one of the first few champions I played. I think I started with the cute champions like Teemo way back in the day. Started playing as Teemo. And then I believe the second character was Tristana, and then I went straight to Veigar. Veigar is a lot of fun, and he can be a ridiculous character if you know how to play him. So hopefully I'll kind of explain just a little bit about how to play Veigar in this game. Okay, so starting off with team comp. I'm playing as Veigar. He is an AP caster type. My teammates are Jax, which is attack damage, I believe. People keep saying that he's also magic damage. Maybe I just don't understand. But we'll see. Warwick is, I believe, attack damage, lifesteal. I don't know. Heimer. It's sad because I really don't know much about Warwick, and he's like such a basic champion. My cats are bothering me. Leave me alone, cats. Heimerdinger, which is a very, I believe he's attack power, ability power. Sorry. And Singed, which is a very good tank. We'll be playing against Rammus, the tank, Karma, the support, Nocturne, the lifesteal attack damage, probably. Heimerdinger. Yeah, you know, I really don't even know why I'm telling you these, because these are DPS champs. They can probably go either way. I think Shaco. I don't even know about Shaco. I've seen so many Shacos, and I've never played a Shaco, so I don't understand. I mean, I know his abilities, but I don't know anything about his builds. So either way, while I'm at it, I want to tell you that summoner spells, teleport on Veigar is practically essential. Having teleport on Veigar is just so awesome. And if you go mid, great. If you don't go mid, looks like they're doing some clarity. Or not clarity, they're doing some clairvoyance. So whoever on their team did clairvoyance, they used it over here, and that's kind of nice. If you have clairvoyance, use it on the enemy platform, like just a few seconds into the game. A little bit of lag there, and if you can get them, it's pretty cool because you can see what items they grab, and if you really pay attention, you can see which lanes they go to. So just a nice use of clairvoyance right off the bat. Let's see. So I don't know what's going on here. They're talking crazy. And let's see. So I'll go ahead and get into it. I start off with a sapphire crystal. I actually do not buy any health potions as Veigar because
30 seconds until
actually you probably should. There's no reason not to. Health potions are pretty cheap. Like if you can't afford a 35 gold or 70 gold for 2 of them, come on. You're probably in bigger trouble than you think. But either way, so starting off, Veigar, I start with a sapphire crystal just for the bonus mana, and I'll explain why in just a minute. And this first thing is his passive. Veigar's passive is Equilibrium. It increases your mana regen by 0.75 for each 1% of mana missing. So, for example, I have, let's say, rounded off to 500 mana. If 50 of that was missing, it would increase whatever mana regen is my core mana regen by 0.75% per percent. So if 50 mana was missing and I had 500 mana, that would be 10% times, so basically 7.5%. Who cares about the math? You guys don't care about math. Math is dumb. So what's important to know is that the less mana you have, the more mana you will the faster you will regen mana. Simple, plain and simple. Don't worry about it. Getting into his core abilities, Baleful Strike is his first ability, and it is the absolute must. You have to start with Baleful Strike. If you don't start with Baleful Strike, you are a noob Veigar. Now, to explain why, because basically this is just a damage dealing ability. Period. There's no other thing about it. It just deals magic damage, and it scales with ability power. The important thing is Sorry, I'm watching this action a little bit. The important thing is if you last hit an enemy with Baleful Strike, or if you last hit a champion, you permanently gain an ability power. Now this is important because you want to start farming this up immediately. So as soon as I start here, I'm going to try and use... don't use a Baleful Strike on that stupid person. What you want to do is you want to use Baleful Strike to last hit champs and minions, because that permanently gains ability power for you. It's very important that you gain ability power as Veigar, because that means that you do more damage with your abilities and spells and everything. Veigar in generally is a very nuke champion. Like, you'll get in there, you'll do one ability, and you'll kill him instantly. Done. Because that's just how Veigar plays. So let's see. I'm landing with Singed here, so it's kind of nice to have that tank. He's also being a little bit more offensive than I would think. He's moving away from our tower more than he probably should. Second ability is Dark Matter. I actually, you know, Baleful Strike, I would say Baleful Strike, max it out immediately. Some people say don't worry about it, you don't need it past level 1. It's only if you're really, really good, and I would just suggest that you don't do it. Boom, nice. So, get the Baleful Strike at the beginning. Then, go into Event Horizon. I'll get to that in a minute. Dark Matter is what you want to get, is his second ability. Dark Matter is a little AoE. You can drop it, and you won't see it now, but you'll drop it, and it'll fall from the sky and do AoE damage to this little thing. Just a little group in the middle here. So, but like I said, I don't pick that up until much later, because it's just not mana efficient. Boom, stunned. And that leads me into the Event Horizon, his third ability. Event Horizon is really cool because Veigar is a caster champion, which means that he is very squishy. He can die very fast. So what you want to do is you want to be able to have that Event Horizon at any time. Event Horizon shoots out and does a little circle, and if you've ever played against Veigar, you understand. The Event Horizon, boom. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, you saw that. There was a circle there. If any enemy champion walks into that circle, they get stunned. If they're in the middle of that circle, like if they're in the center of the circle, they do not get stunned. So they have to actually touch the edges of the circle. So that was cool. Aw, thanks for my stun. That's cool. Thanks for giving me credit there, buddy. So what you want to do, that Event Horizon is very important to learn how to use it, really, because oh no, that sucks. And I'm waiting for it. Yes. Oh, come on. Kill him. Kill him. Oh. Boom. There we go. So I killed him with Baleful Strike. What you want to do is you want to use that Event Horizon. It's a circle, so if you're, let's say you're chasing somebody, you want to try and lead them if you can. If you can do that Event Horizon in front of them, then they'll have to hit one. They'll definitely have to be trapped inside the circle, and there's no way to get out unless they have a flash. So that's important to do. If you're running away, you normally want to put it like right on top of yourself, because then because it takes like a half a second to cast, and then everybody will run into the other side and giving you a chance to escape. You'll probably see this. I believe I remember saving my entire team with it in this match, but we'll see. All right. I just hit my ultimate level 6, so let's go ahead and talk about his ultimate, Primordial Burst, which is probably one of the most ridiculously damaging abilities in the entire game if you play it against the right champions. Let me explain why. Primordial Burst deals damage, so it deals a flat amount of damage, plus an ability power modifier, so plus some of my ability power, plus 80% of whoever I hit it with, 80% of their ability power. Which means if I hit another enemy that has ridiculously high ability power, such as Heimerdinger, actually he doesn't have any ability power yet, but he eventually will. But if I hit him, it will do 80% of his ability power, plus a flat percentage, or a flat damage, and a percentage of my ability power. So it's like, you definitely want to use this ultimate on casters or anybody who stacks AP. this I've seen ridiculous games where they have like Katarina. If they have Katarina, boom, use Primordial Burst, because Katarina, she can go attack damage or ability power, but if you use it on an ability power Katarina, you just eat through them. It's just awesome. I love it. Really, you can use it on any caster. Once they start building ability power, like Heimerdinger is a caster, but I believe he hasn't built any ability power yet. So that's never good. So I stun him. I actually used my thing on there, but he doesn't have anything yet. Oh, boom! Come on, get him! Get him, we can get him! Is there a flash? I don't have a flash or a ghost. Oh. Stun, stun! I can stun him. There you go. Genius. Ha ha ha. I love you, Heimerdinger. Thank you for giving me that permanent ability power. So, as far as items go, I always try and get Tear the Goddess first, because, yet again, you'll be using that Baleful Strike as much as you can to farm up AP. So, you want to get as much mana as possible, because even though Veigar has that passive of, increased mana regen, depending on how much mana you're missing, even though it's... Oh, stun him. Oh, perfect. Cast a spell. Oh. If I had just Baleful Striked him, I would have killed him. Oh well. Even if you... what was I saying about the Tear of Goddess? You want to use that Baleful Strike. Even though he has this passive that increases his mana regen over time, you want to be able to get your mana back as fast as possible, because Veigar is very mana intensive. Like, he uses a lot of mana. You just gain it back when you're low. It's still always nice to have way more mana than you need to, though. Where are you going, Singed? Oh, I guess he's gonna kill this creep wave. I even thought that was kind of weird myself. But, let's see. Then I go my boots. My boots go Sorcerer Shoes, because they don't have ridiculous stuns. If they don't have ridiculous stuns, go Sorcerer Shoes. Otherwise, go Merc Treads, as always. Almost any champ should know this. Merc Treads reduces the amount of CC, or the length of any CC on you. That's cool. Let's see. Oh no, Shaco! I'm just gonna... Where am I going?
An enemy has been slain.
I gotta kill Nocturne. I gotta stun him. Stun him, stun him! Where am I going? Oh, the fear. Of course. God, I hate fear. Fear's the worst thing in the whole game. Flash. Yeah, I waited for him to ulti. And realized that they're all coming down here. Holy cow. I'm just waiting for him to try and tower dive me, because I know it's going to happen. And I should have known that. That was stupid. Like, I should have known that was coming. Because nobody's going to tower dive that ridiculously. But it was the ultimate. That was a fail on my part. Oh well. I did get the kill on Nocturne, though, because I knew he was gonna have it. I knew he was gonna come hit me, so I tried to hit him with everything. I didn't hit him with my primordial burst, but oh well. What can I do? Like I said, teleport is always nice, because right here I'm sure I'm gonna teleport away. I don't know what I'm building next. Probably a Deathfire Grasp. Ugh. I hate to say it, but yet again, I am absolutely awful about activation items. Who's not awful about activation items? Oh wait, that's right. Pro players. That's right. Now I remember. So I teleported down here opportunity.